Good health alone enables a person to earn a livelihood, take care of his family, and live happily, serving one and all in the society. It is also clears the way for God realization, which is our purpose of life. We seek pleasure, but an unhealthy body can provide only pain and misery. Pleasures are cognized through the physical body, and to enjoy them, the body should be healthy. Diseases make the future and life seem bleak, which is obvious to all, as we could have witnessed in some of the cases. The wealthy families, by any one of the person could got a chronic diseases. The entire family could have suffered a lot. And if you see, they are financially also becoming down. We have witnessed in some cases. This all why it is happening because of our physical health is not fit. Existence stems from the combined functioning of the body and soul, which is called as our life. As we know in our system, loss of harmony between the body and the soul is termed as disease, and their separation is called as death. Do you think diseases affect only our body? No. Diseases do not affect the physical body alone, they affect our skills and all other functions too. Therefore, we have a duty to maintain a harmony between the body and the soul. To understand the reasons behind the loss of harmony between the body and the life energies, we should have a clear knowledge about our body first, as in our system. Maharishi has explained clearly about our body. As like a universe, our body is also formed through an association of the Panchabhutas. A living being is the result of an association of the Panchabhutas with the life energy particles circulating within it. They form the five layers consisting of a physical body, a fluid circulation, that is a liquid circulation, heat circulation, earth circulations, as well as life energy. The gross body represents the earth. That body means it's made up of flesh and bones, etc., represents earth. And the liquids represents water, heat that always we maintain 98.6 degree Fahrenheit of our heat. This represents fire, and air we breathing is representing air. Life energy particles represents Akash particles. All these layers are closely linked to one another and the function as a single cohesive unit called the physical body. There is nothing is higher, nothing is lower. The life force particles, also called the soul, keep the physical body live and functioning. Problems with this life energy affect the physical body, and the problem with the physical body in turn affect the life force. Both are affecting each other. It is important to maintain harmony between the body and soul at all times. Harmony between the physical body and life energy can be maintained only if the other circulations like a blood circulation, heat circulation, and air circulations are normal, and they should not be blocked or diverted or stagnated or accelerated or deflated in any manner. So then only we are able to balance the harmony between our physical body and the soul. That's what in Ayurveda also, the circulations of air, heat, and water are referred to as Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. They cure diseases by regulating these circulations. We are not going to more into that systems. Now let's see. Life energy controls and regulates the functioning of the physical body. Problem in the normal functioning of the body are connected by the life energy, which is provided with the necessary impetus through the use of medicines. Regular practice of yoga will also help us to conserve the life energy, which provides the body with the immunity to fight against the diseases. Circulation of the life force particles within the body gives rise to a magnetic field, while air and heat produce an electrical field. Solids and water generate a chemical field. Even though all these three are equally important, the chemical field is primarily responsible for the well-being of the body. As electric, magnetic, and chemical field, all three are important to us, but chemical takes a place a very important role in our changes. Chemical changes take place constantly, and the changes are responsible for the presence of a well balanced electrical as well as the magnetic field. They are also important for to maintain an electrical and magnetic field. This is the reason why all medicines are made up of chemicals. And next, we will see the six factors which are responsible for bringing out the variation in this chemical structure. The two of them are natural, that is, other four are man-made. The natural are heredity and the planetary changes, and the man-made is food, thoughts, work, and the environment. The chemical structure of the body is received from one's parents through the heredity. Correct? It's a natural. We have no role on to control on it. Good health depends on this as well as the health of the mother during a pregnancy as well. That's what we always say in our home. They used to take care of the mother very well during their pregnancies. Besides this, the position of the planets at the time of the birth of the individual, as well as their transit during his lifetime, play a major role in his well being till the death. Next, we are coming to the man made factors, which are that food, thought, and work. They are also doing a major role in the chemical changes in our body. That's why our Maharishi has given moderation in five. We have given a topic, moderation in five. As Maharishi written in one of his poems, life remains free of pain and misery when measured and method in matter pertaining to food, work, rest, sex, and thoughts are observed. See, I will repeat the phrase. Life remains free of pain and misery when measure and method in matters pertaining to food, work, rest, sex, and thoughts are observed. That means uh, measure it is avoiding what is meant by measure. It's avoiding excess or less. Method as per the rules or established practices for everything food, work, rest, sex, and thoughts. There is a method is absorbed in each one. So we have to follow the same thing. In moreover, one more poem, Maharishi is represented. Living as per the principle of measures and method is Nana. Living at variance with the principles is Maya. It's we have to live with the principles of the measure. We have to follow strictly the measure and the method in all these five. Let's see why it is important to follow the measure and method as Maharishi has given for us. Food. Food, what do you think? It's very important for replenishing energy. Is we are getting most of our energy from the food. Food transforms into a body and is essential for our life. But when measures and method are not absorbed, the body transform into food. So it's like a body has become a food. So food should be sufficient and nutritious in keeping with the requirements of our body. Each body is different. We need, as for our body, our food is to be defined. Whereas eating less makes the body weak, overeating leads to indigestion and the other problems, as we know. Food habits should be regular. We cannot try something extraordinarily new and then to not spoil our health. And unsuitable food should be avoided. Food should be clean and nutritious as well and sufficient to take care of the needs of our body. What we need, we have to take. Overeating ruins the system and leads to ailments. And also, Maharishi has given one phrase to say before our meal. I will read out for you. Let us all, friends and well wishers, together commence this meal with gratitude. Let us eat moderately with awareness and with the mind focused at Turiya, that it may bring good health, long life, repute, and peace. Let all who work to provide this meal live well in prosperity and peace by the grace of the divine. Be blessed by the divine. This was the phrase given by the Maharishi before every meal. We have to think about the person who has given this food, who has worked to bring this food to on our table with the gratitude and wish them the prosperity and feast for them also. Next comes here the work. Work, we think it is there is no definition for us in the work. Whatever we think, we will work. One day we will work all 24 hours. The other day we don't have work, we will sleep all the day. So it's work should be moderate. Extreme hard work puts a strain on the body and excessive utilization of biomagnetism, leading to a variety of ailments. Most of the places, if you see some people till that 60 and years, they will work without sleep, without good food. If you see a lot of laborers in our GCCs, they work like something. And then after 60s, they will go back and then suffer by some, most of the diseases. It is really painful for them. How much they worked, they have the rights to enjoy their life. But during that time, they will suffer by any of the diseases. So we must understand the work is also should be moderate. On the other hand, lack of work leads to indolence, inactivity slows down the circulations, and the organs become weak in time. So the work should be moderate. That's we have to know. And also, in an appropriate way, we have to work. The next comes is a very important thing, sleep. We never bother about the sleep. Sleep is very, very important as Maharishi is given moderation in this also. Sleep provides rest. Sleep is a gift of nature that helps overcome illness and fatigue, besides energizing the body also. Even though sleep is important, oversleeping is harmful. The individual becomes lazy and sick. Even normal excretion can be affected by a oversleep. Lack of sleep affects concentration and dampness enthusiasm. It is inadvisable to work late into the nights, catch up on the sleep during the day. Sleeping during the daytime shortens the lifespan. This should be advised in the present generation. Most of the students, if you see, they will sit at for till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock before the exams. They will go for the bed after 2 and got up early in the morning, or sometimes if they don't have the school or the exam, they will get up at 12 o'clock or noon. Okay, that like this should be advised them, and then to be make them to regulate. It's sleeping at the night time is very very important, and also most of the time the 12 to 3 o'clock, the midnight, the sleep is very very important to our body to keep healthy. That should be followed in our life. And also how to get the sleep properly. That's the next thing. If you're thinking, reading the titillating books like stimulating our sensual organs, or watching films, or before going to bed is also not good. We have to restrict ourselves as well as our the children to those who are watching some videos or any YouTubes or Instos or anything. They are watching some clips which are stimulating their sensual organs. We have to avoid such things before the bed. Taking a short walk or spending a quality time with the family, praying or meditating before going to bed helps that the ward of our nightmares and helps for the good sleep. And also in our system, those who are practicing our system, we can do Shanti meditation, acupressure, or a relaxation is also good. It brings it helps greater extent to improve our deep sleep. And as we all of us very familiar, Muthu sir has given a lot of speech about the sleep patterns and then the importance of the sleep. And next comes here the sensual pleasures. Observing measure and method in matters of pleasures provided by the sense organs is important, because any organ put to excess use turns useless in time. As we learnt in Kayakalpa, excretion of SVF is natural but has to be undertaken in a proper manner. The excess fluid has to be excreted suitably, which act through pleasant should be curtailed for purpose of excretion of the surplus alone. Otherwise, the level of the SPF and biomagnetism in the body drops drastically, resulting in weakness, constipation, and other ailments. The sexual relationship should be moderate and limited to one's life partner alone for physical and mental well being. Failure to observe this results in loss of immunity and premature old age. The next is the most powerful one, thoughts. Thoughts are normally born even as the mind comes into the contact with the external objects. They produce the emotional swings and chemical changes in the body. When we think about good things, we will get a good mood, correct? We are getting energized, feeling energized. When you think about something bad or a sad, our thought is gone to the bad or sad things. We are feeling that we are tired. We feel that I'm looking tired today. Why? I don't know. Because of our thought. Good thoughts provide peace and tranquility. That is a calm state we can get, while evil thoughts produce adverse reaction and are capable of even spoiling our health. Emotions like anger, fear, and jealous also bring about a chemical changes. Besides expanding the biomagnetism in the expanding the biomagnetism in the large quantities, we are losing a lot of biomagnetism. Like when we are anger, fear, or jealous about somebody, and this will be stopped, and then we have to keep our mind should be get rid of all these evil thoughts and noble ones to be bring up. This can be accomplished through the practice of analysis of thoughts designed by our Maharishi. So this will help us to bring the thought to be a good one, which keep us the our body and mind is fit. And also, in generally, they mentioned, so we have seen the moderation of this all five, why it is important. Now, let's see. There are the body functions. We know the part of body functions, we have a lot. In this, the 14 part of this body function should not be suppressed for any reason. Maharishi has mentioned that is a sleep, thrust, urine, sneeze, cough, vomit, hunger, yawning, bowel movements, belching, sex, tears, breaking wind and breathing. This cannot be stopped. So we should not try to suppress that things they are as mentioned. The ignorance will cause pain and diseases. Common people, what we think usually, this is my body. Since this is my body, it's my right to harm or not taking care of this. This is my rights, we think. This is not the case. We are all part of the human society, and our body belongs to the society, and we have no rights to harm it. And being indebted to the society for the body, we have no right to harm it at all. The comforts we enjoy are provided by the society, and we have bounded duty to repay it through our physical and mental efforts, for which a healthy body is essential. As we know, when we are becoming sick or we are giving trouble to our immediate family members, and we are depending to the society, that is like a doctors and the hospitals and then helping persons, we are depending so many people. Already we are indebted to the society. Now we are adding upon more. That's not the right things to do. So we must take care of our body well. Further, absence of good health, what will happen? That's what I said. Makes it is responsible of the society to make of the ill person, and also he has become burden to the people surrounded him. Surrounded him. So and it's only about these things, or more than that. Maharishi has mentioned a physical body is imperative for eradication of the sin, imprints, and God realization. Why we came, why we took this body, because to remove out the sin imprints, and also the to realize that to achieve the God realization, the life energies can pursue their origin, the divine state, only with the help of this physical body. If attainment of perfection can be looked upon as a journey, the physical body becomes the vehicle, which makes the journey is possible. It's, if therefore is important to take care of the body and safeguard it from all the ailments to ensure success. So the physical body is a place within which the divine resides, much like in the sesame seeds. People, however, oil in the sesame seeds, however, tend to overlook this fact and trick the body, though pursue to sensory pleasures. As we understood the importance of health now and the role of our body also, I hope so, we understood well why we need an exercise separately to our body, why it is required in the present situations. So for this, now we see how is our current lifestyle. If you see, then we will understand why we need separate exercise for our body in this current lifestyle. What is our current lifestyle? We invented gadgets that enhances physical capabilities and made work easy. Physical labor has been reduced to a very great extent. Communication has become quick and easy on account of telephones, telegraph, wireless, transmitters, this and that. Travel to the various parts of the world has become very faster, and specialization has made things easy too. Levels where machines are operated with a hand or a foot without moving the other parts of the body. I can sit in a place, I can get everything in my hand now. It's everything in online, which has produced an adverse effect on the health of the individuals. Driving computer operation and desk bound jobs do not provide exercise to the body at all. The advent of machines changed human life, and man, who till then relied on farming and human efforts for his survival, become dependent on the machines for his continuous existence. Man, who used to live in the forest in harmony with the nature and the other animals, began to live with the crowded city, away from it all. Its need or taken care of the body, care of by machines, often at the cost of our nature. His thoughts have also undergone changes with the desire for wealth, fame, power, pleasure, replacing the noble sentiments of love, compassion, tolerance, and faith. Today, the world has become highly commercialized and very competitive place. Competition has become the order of the day, where only the talented are able to succeed from the level of basic schooling to the suitable employment. And after employment, to keep our positions safe, we have to compete with every stage. Tension has increased on account of the fact that many tasks have to be attended to simultaneously. This can be corrected only through a process of regeneration of the body, mind, and the soul. The mind should be strengthened, streamlined, and elevated. Meditation brings the mind to a focus when corrections can be made. This becomes possible, meditation becomes possible only if the body remains healthy. An old saying goes thus: a healthy mind is in a healthy body. A practice of physical exercises, meditation, and Kayakalpa yoga are essential for maintaining physical and mental health have to commence at a very early age. To start with, the polarity between the cells has to be improved through suitable physical exercises for streamlining the various circulations in the body. As we all of us understood the physical exercises, how they are made up of. They are made up of Foster's movements. Correct. For example, rotating the hands bring about the changes in the circulation of the blood, heat, and air in the hands and fingers. It produces a change in the circulations to the normal positions of the hands. If I keep the hands normal and doing the exercise, my circulations will be better. Regular exercises helps in streamlining the circulations and prevent stagnation, improving the health and increasing the level of immunity as well. As we have a beautiful set of exercises given by Maharishi. Sky exercises are very simple and it is very effective comparatively with anything. So, what we are doing exercise, a glimpse we can see how our exercises are working. During hand exercise, when the hands are raised and the blood flows to the shoulders, and when they are lowered, it flows back to the palm and fingers. When the hands are rotated, it circulates evenly through the hands and fingers. The exercise keep the joints well lubricated, relieves numbness in the hands, and other orthotic problems as well. Leg exercises provide the same benefits to the lower limbs. Our body is provided with around 72,000 nerves connecting with the various organs. which terminate in the feet. Massaging the feet activates the nerves, improving health. And next, neuromuscular breathing helps activate the brain cells and the other parts of the body, as well as the endocrine glands. By supplementing the quantity of oxygen, the lungs are activated and energized, and the quantity of the life energy particles also improves. This exercise provides relief from insomnia, headache, and asthma. Next comes a very important part of our body, the human vertebral column. Is made up of series of small bones, and lack of normal movement in any part of the spinal cord affects the entire body. Because nerves arising from the spinal cord radiate to all the parts of the body, it's very important that the spinal cord is taken good care of. Our Magarasana is ideal for the proper functioning of the endocrine glands. It also helps in removing lethargy, improving the blood circulation, and curing menstrual problems too. Regular practice of Magarasana helps in controlling the level of blood sugar, blood pressure, back pain, and nervous problems. It is even said that it provides a cure for cancer in the earlier stages. The last of the series is called crocodile movement because it resembles the movements of the reptile as well. The regular practice of all these exercises helps cure the body of a variety of diseases like heart problems, blood pressures, constipation, asthma, and so on. Even in chronic cases, the exercises supplemented by medications and a suitable diet has prevented the diseases from worsening. Nature has provided us with all powers, and it is our duty to seek good health through proper method. Anything can be achieved only with the assistance of a healthy body. We are all born to attain realization, for which a body free from diseases is essential. Physical exercise and a disciplined way of life are very important for this. I would like to end my speech by this that do our physical exercises and lead a disciplined life, or it lead us healthy and prosperous life to us. Wish you a very happy new year. Be blessed by the divine. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.